guys, welcome to my channel. This is Fashion Star Gold. Today I'm going to show you how to do basic body pattern. I'm going to show you how to draft it, how to cut it very well. So sit back and watch. I'm using my body measurement. The shoulder is 16 inches divided by 2 is 8 inches. This is the shoulder slant or shoulder slope. I'm slanting it to the tip of the shoulder. I'll now bring in 8 inches from the shoulder, half of my shoulder. I'm bringing in another 8 inches, this half of the shoulder. So I'm connecting it this way. That's the armhole line here. Then I'm going to measure my bust. My bust is 10.5 inches. Shoulder to waist or half length is 17 inches. Shoulder to the hip is 25 inches and 2 inches allowance. So I'm going to connect the line. Just watch it carefully. If you don't understand, leave a comment at the comment section for me. I'm going to answer your questions. So my bust span, that nipple to nipple measurement, is 9 inches divided by 2 plus half inch. You have 5 here, 5 here, 5. Then I'll connect the lines. I'll come here and take 1 inch. Come here and take half inch. Depending on how busty you are, you can take half inch here. It might not necessarily be this 1 inch. You can take half inch here and take half inch here. So you come down from the bust point, come down by 1 inch and go up by 2 inches at the hip line. Then I want to connect the line. See how I'm connecting from these 2 inches to this half inch, from here to here to the 1 inch under the bust. I'm connecting the 1 inch to this other 1 inch here. So this is my bust point. This is the waist dart. I want to show you how to create the side dart. Remember, this is my bust point line. I'll come in here. You can come in by 1 inch, 1.5 inches or 2 inches. So I will come in by 1 inch. I'll measure from this point here, the tip of the breast here, that is the nipple. I'll measure 2 inches. So I'll connect this line to this line. That's the side dart. Another way of measuring the side dart, you can measure from here to here. Measure from here to here, 6.5. You now find the midpoint of 6.5. That's 3.25. That's another way. You then connect it to this end too. Don't know whether I should connect it or should leave it. So you can still roll a line from here to this place. That's another way of doing it. So let me roll a line. What I said is that you can measure from here, the bust point, to the waist. It will give you 6.5. Then divide it into 2. Then connect it to this place. But make sure that you replace this dart back here. If you don't replace it, it's going to be very short. So now I want to take the circumference. My bust point is 42 divided by 4 is 10.5 plus 3 inches allowance. So I'll come in, I'll measure it here too. That's the armhole line. Then remember, this is 1.5. The waist is 40 divided by 4 is 10 inches plus 1.5, 11.5 inches. 11.5 inches plus 3 inches allowance. Here is my hip line. 46 divided by 4 is 11.5 plus 3 inches. 14.5. From here, you come here and take, get the midpoint. This is 8 inches. You now get to the midpoint, which is 4 inches. Then you connect it this way. See how I'm connecting it? So this is the back armhole. For the front armhole, you have to come in by 1 inch. If you don't want your armhole to be puffy, come in by 1 inch there. Connect it this way. See how I'm connecting? Is the front armhole. Then join it to this place. Make sure that it's not pointy. So this is the front armhole. This is the back armhole. If you follow my steps here, you will not have problems. So I want to measure the neck. The neck, I want to take 4 inches. That's the neck width. The neck depth, I'll take 5 inches. 5 inches. Then I'll connect it this way. Connect it this way. Then now place. If you don't have this, just measure from here to here. Divide it into 3. So I'm using this curve ruler. This curve ruler is available everywhere. It's available everywhere. Get to any bookshop, you get it. So connect it this way. So now I want to join the line now. Connecting the line now. The waist to the hip. The armhole to the waist. Now let's assume that, let me see this one 3 inches. Let's assume that I'm taking from here to here. Remember that I look for the midpoint. So this is the midpoint. You can do this, you can do this. So let me take like this. That is 3 inches. I want to replace the 3 inches back. So this is 3 inches. The 3 inches notch that I'm taking. I want to replace it back. You can take like 1 inch. You can take like 1.5. It depends on how busty the customer is. You can take 2 inches. Subscribe please to my channel if you have not done it. Remember. So now I will connect this place to this place. So I'm connecting it this way. As you can see, look at how it is now. Then you can, if you want it to have a little cuff down, make sure you blend it. This place will not be like this. Immediately you fold this one, you fold it like this. This place will enter, will replace this place. So this is the front part now. So I want to cut it out. Where is it? So this is how it is. This is the basic body front side of it. So I'm cutting it now. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please try and do so. Subscription is free. Press on the notification bell so that anytime I post a video, you'll be notified. Slant this place, look at how this place is because of this place, the replacement of this part side out. You cannot slant anything. If you slant it, will be short. So it's when you finish sewing it, you then fold this place like this, fold this end to this place, let it lap. When this is paper, you cannot fold it well. When you fold it, you will see to have a little bust cup there, waist cup. Allowance, I see allowance. Zip allowance 2 inches. Then I'll measure my shoulder, which is 8 inches. Come down, that is shoulder slope, by 1 inch. Then I'll connect it. Okay. don't finish. Yeah, measure 8 inches. 8 inches. Remember, shoulder slant. Look for the midpoint, 4 inches. Then the circumference is 42 divided by 4, 10 inches plus 3 inches allowance. Then measure my armhole. I'll make a curve here. From the midpoint, I'll join it to this place. So that's the back armhole. Measure the bust. The bust is 10 and a half. Then the waist is 17 inches. The hip is 25 inches and the allowance. So I'm going to rule a line. I'm ruling a line. Remember to watch this basic body. It's very, very important. If you don't understand, watch it very well. Leave a comment. Subscribe. So the bust part measurement is 5 inches. If you watch the center front, you will know why it's 5 inches. So watch it step by step. Don't rush. Remember, there's no rush in life. No rush in life. That's half inch, half inch. Here I'll come up by 1.5 inch. I'll go up by 1 inch. This is the bust line. Go up by 1 inch. So I'm connecting it this way. Some people will say, why do you go up by 1 inch? So that there will be no puff. You can, if you stop here, there will be puff. But when you go up a little bit, there will be no puff. So I'm coming and connecting it to 1.5 inch. The same thing is applicable here. The same thing here. That is the back part. So here is 40 divided by 4, which is 10, plus this 1 inch, that's 11, plus 3 inches, making 4 inches. This 46 divided by 4, 11.5 inches, plus 3 inches. Why is 3 inches? Because we did not take out anything here. So I'm going to connect my line here. If you don't have this hip cuff, you can likewise use a ruler to roll it. The neck, I took 4 inches. I'm going to take 1.5 or 2 inches. I'm taking 2 inches. Then I'm connecting it here. Connect it to reach the zipper allowance. Then here, this is the waistline. At times you see some people's clothes, the zip will be puffy. Come in here by 1 inch. It will reduce the puffiness of it. Then connect it this way. Connect it like this. Connect it this way. See, This will eliminate the puffiness. So I want to cut it now. Okay, before I cut it, if you want to make a little style, you can come in here by 1 inch. I want to give a little cuff at the downside, then cuff it, let it come down. You can make this cuff to the front side of it, but it has to be when you finish joining, so that you know what is left for you. So I want to cut it now. Please subscribe to my channel as I'm cutting. Subscribe to the channel. Click on the notification button. You'll be notified anytime I post a new video. You're not paying for it. Why it's free? Why you don't see me adding half-inch allowance? I have allowance already on the body and the side. So I'm cutting the armhole now. So this is the basic body. This is the first thing you have to watch. It's very, very important. If you know how to cut this, you can cut any clothes, anyone that comes your way. If you know how to cut from the basic bodies here, you can cut any clothes that comes your way. Very, very easy. This one, don't crack too much brain. Very, very easy. Cut it this way. I'm cutting the darts out now. Subscribe if you have not done it. So this is the next step. You know that the paper shifted. Back can be funny. It shifted to another side. So don't mind this paper. Paper is wicked. Let me make it back. This is how it's going to look like. This is zip allowance. Remember to notch it. Very important. Notch this other end too. Notching is very important. I'll bring out a video on how to notch. So this is the back side of it. Not the other, because it was very rough. Was a mistake, and this is of course the other side. So this is the back side of it. If you can cut this, you don't have any problem. So now I want to cut the sleeve. I will show you how to draft a perfect sleeve. Basic sleeve pattern. So please subscribe to my channel if you are not done. If you are not done, so subscribe. Subscription is free. You don't pay for it. Please watch this basic body. How to draft a perfect basic body. It's very, very important. If you can do this, you will excel, because if you know how to do it, you do it very well. Thank you so much for watching my video. I have series of video, trendy video on fashion. Watch all of them. You see different styles. You will love it when you subscribe to it. Thank you so much. Click on the notification bell. You'll be notified anytime I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching this video. God bless you and stay safe. Bye.